don't know if you, maybe you remember what my little camper used to look like. Kind of look like this. All right, well. And it's got some work that needs to be done to it, that's for sure. But anyways. And so this is what it looks like now. Right now, why did I show you that? I don't know, because I just wanted to put it on the channel because you can see what my little progress that I've made on my camper. Needs a new canvas. I don't have money for that. And I figured out how to get one free. And I've got some big announcements to make. Right now, though, I'm on my way to going to the store. I gotta go get a thing for my phone because of some of the stuff that I need to talk to you about. Preston called in my position church or something. I have no idea what I'm actually going to call this video. I might not call it any of that. I just might call it camper renovation progress or something, and surprise you with these things. But anyway, so I'm going to go get this and I'll talk to you. Check this out. All right. So now I'll be able to talk to you this evening. Well, I can talk to you anyway, but on the phone. I always make a joke with the guy. Sometimes you go to the McDonald's or something, and they say, "You want a drink holder?" I say, "What's she look like?" Sometimes I think that too. I think about a phone holder. I go, "Oh, what's she look like?" But I don't have that kind of phone holder, so I had to get this kind. Anyways, so now we got a thing. I'll talk to you in a minute. Well, sorry about the light or the lack of light. This is not the... Well, anyway, so I guess I'll start with the most important thing, right? Preston called. And I didn't answer the phone. He actually texted, and the text said said, "Hi, this is Preston. Is this Sandy?" So I guess this is a a text from my son asking if this is Sandy. So if it is maybe if it is said, "Hey, is this Dad?" or something like that, I don't know. But I've kind of been literally and figuratively, I have been down this road, and I recognize the lack of any concern. Hey, is the person that I am texting have any emotional value to me at all? If that was what Preston was thinking at the time that he texted or called, I would think that the answer to that question is no. Now, I could be wrong, and I hope that I am wrong. And if I'm wrong, he will text and he will say, "Hey, Dad, it's me." So, he might say something like, "I love you, and I have totally discounted you as having human emotions or heart or feeling or feeling or heart of anything. And I've treated you, though, as you were worth nothing to my heart. That I care nothing about you." That's the way that my son has treated me. Now, it would take 1 second for me to forget any of that and go, "You know what? I love you. You're my son." And that is if I thought he was being true about saying, "Hey, Dad, I love you, and I'm sorry." If I thought for 1 second that he was being true when he said that, everything. Now, I'm not saying I haven't, let him down in the past too, but I'm talking about right now. See, the past doesn't exist anymore. Even his past doesn't exist to me. That is, anything negative about it. But that comes with being in the present. In other words, if we're being a gift to each other, that's what a present is, right? That's why they maybe call it living in the present. If we're being a gift to each other, and he's being a gift, he I sure love Preston very much. I love Brittany, I love Jeffrey, and I love Bea. And I don't love any one of them more or less than the other. So here's the thing. I guess here's the thing. My heart is not available for any more self-inflicted anguish, or anguish from being inflicted from anybody. If you were to ask me, how is your life today, Sandy? Do you feel happy about being alive? Do you feel a sense of hope or faith in the future? And if you do, how much of a sense of faith do you have? Maybe, how much sense of, okay? And I would say, okay, the experience of my life today was another day. I certainly wasn't happy. I wasn't traumatically sad, but I was at the same time. In other words, I live today without being connected to the feeling of my heartache. Okay? But I certainly didn't experience a joyful, happy day. But at the same time, like I said, I wasn't traumatically sad. Now I'm in turmoil and anguish because my son called and I have no idea what his intentions are. The only thing I know is he was very dismissive to me as his dad because he said, "Hi, this is Preston. This is Sandy." So I'm in anguish. And I'm going to be... I am going to have... This is going to be the most miserable night. And people say, well, you know, you should have answered the phone. No. The lack of any care or regard for my feelings or emotions or all of present is in the past. In other words, it doesn't exist anymore. However, that doesn't mean that I am not in the mood of wanting to protect. Look, I am already a guy that doesn't, that I wish that I don't exist, right? Okay? Now, I also said at the same time, though, I said, what would I say is if you asked if I had any faith or hope or any of that, and if so, how much faith or hope? Any amount of faith or hope, 1/10 of 1%, 1 gazillionth of 1% is enough hope to change the world to heaven. It's not very much hope, but it's enough. That's about all that I have, though. Now, if you would say, how much confidence do I have that so what I want more than anything is I want to create and make heaven for everyone here on earth while you're alive, before you die, so that you don't have to die to experience heaven that you haven't. Now, a lot of people don't want that because they want their religious version of a savior. They don't want an actual savior. They want somebody that. They don't want to have actual faith, because if you had actual faith, you would say, all right, so here's a guy that, well, I guess in some ways I would be a person that wouldn't have faith in me as a savior either, because I have denied my own existence enough to not my own existence. I have denied. Because if someone says, well, are you trying to say what? You're trying to say you're God or you're the Savior or something like that? And I will kind of avoid that or sidestep it. Why? Because that's a big thing to say to folks, especially when you know what they're going to say. Now, I've had a few people go, oh, I hope that's true. But most people, especially my folks, I said, no, you're not. My dad called me full of baloney. But you know, that really doesn't matter that much. I mean, it does. But I should have enough wherewithal. I should have enough faith of my own that I don't need validation from my folks. That's part of the reason that I haven't renounced my membership in the Mormon Church. I love the Mormon Church. I love the Mormon people, and there is nothing wrong with that word Mormon. I love people in all kinds of churches. But I do not like religion. I do not like the Mormon religion. I love the Mormon Church. The Mormon Church is the people that go every Sunday or whenever, as often as they can go or feel like they want to go, and go and enjoy the spirit of looking at all the folks around them as part of their family. That's what the Mormon Church does. That's just really a church of love, right? It's and people that love doing things for each other, and people that love expressing the fact that they love each other. And but I do not like the Mormon religion or the hierarchy. But the Mormon religion and the Mormon Church are two different things. I know people would say, "What?" But if you think about what that's saying, then you'll realize the truth of it. Because the religion is very burdensome. Religion is something that is formed by scribes and Pharisees, people that want you to obey and read and read and read and obey and obey and read and obey and do what you're told and don't think and don't. Just obey and do what you're told. The scribes and Pharisees. But the Mormon Church are the people, just the people, that are there every day to love each other. Not their church, or, but you know what I'm saying. They're there for each other. You can find that in all kinds of churches. And it doesn't have to be Mormon Church or Baptist Church or Unitarian Church or Adventist Church or any of that stuff. It's just when people get together and enjoy expressing and love for each other and loving each other. But religion has hijacked many people's minds. Did the same thing. Well, religion is a tool of government because they like you looking up. That's why government buildings and religious buildings are all very tall, because they want you to look up to them. Because they don't want you to know the truth that you find God in each other. That is, God is love. Now, I could say that I'm the essence of love embodied in a man. I could say that. But I have the same emotions and feelings as everyone else. I get angry, upset, and those types of things. But that is not what I am. I am not all those emotions. From time to time, those are things that I might feel, but it never lasts with me very long. One thing that does seem to last with me is I was going to say fear, because I've had so much fear in my life that sometimes I want to just say that, but that's not what it actually is. I don't know how people have the ability to do things to each other that they have. I don't know what went wrong. I don't know what went wrong. I tried to imagine the perfect world. In this world and many in lots of ways is perfect. But I don't know what went wrong, because something went wrong, because people have the ability to do things to each other, whether it's Mormons shunning each other, or I'm not going to say, people just for some reason not using their hearts when a government tells them, you know, we're gonna put you on a plane and have you go fly over to another country and shoot at people that you don't know, never met, and have never done anything wrong to you. And if they had done something wrong to you, what would be the better thing to do? Better thing to do would be to fly over there, carry big signs around, and put them in the ground that says, hey, whatever reason it is that you're mad at us, we're sorry about it. We're going to have dinner over here. We're going to all be here cooking food. Come and join us, and let's talk and be friends and family, because we're all here. Whether the earth is flat or round or whatever people believe, we're all here together. Right? We're all here together. If you were to get in the airplane and go just way, 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 way high to where everybody looked like they were just this big, you would see that everybody is just here together, right? So we're here together. I don't know why people, I don't know what happened. You know, I've seen people and I've heard people say and do terrible things to each other, and I don't understand. And when I was young, I remember feeling some of those emotions. I would agree with people when they said, yeah, we should go over to this country and bomb it and turn it into a parking lot. And I would agree with that. Now I think to myself and I wonder, how did I ever think that? And I don't even understand how I thought that now. In any ways. I guess that's this video, right? And for Preston, I love you very much, right? I'm not... Why did you call? And if you call just because you want to hear your dad's voice say, I love you, then I'm here for that. If you wanted a hug, I'm here for that. I can do that. But why? Why did you call? I'm not available to be hurt anymore. If I could already not be living it, I'd already not be living. It's not to say that I don't have some hope, because I do. And I have enough hope to change the world. I have enough hope to make heaven. And for you Mormons, the celestial kingdom. Right here. But you have to want it before you die. Because the experience of living is a gift, and it's always, always, always meant to be lived and experienced in the present. Heaven was never supposed to be just after you die. It was supposed to be while you're alive. And I want so very much to give you, because I love you so very much. That's my